we went to the school district to talk about instituting ethnic studies in the Burbank Unified School District at the high school level. And so I think I think anti-bias curriculum is a specific curriculum that ethnic studies is related maybe to ethnic studies. But I think anti-bias curriculum is really more about like critical thinking around like what's the implicit bias that we all grow up with or learn along our life journey, right? So I wanted to make that distinction. But and for me, the impetus for wanting to advocate around ethnic studies was just, we've been here in Burbank. I knew that was going to happen. We've been here in Burbank almost 8 years, and so just seeing my two daughters go through the public school system and hearing the experiences they were having at the schools, and just they were able to really recognize that there were racist things that were happening, there were homophobic things that were happening, and so because we've taught them about critical analysis of the world around them, and so hearing them say what it was, but also seeing like what kind of effect it had on them as young women of color, and their own like feelings of self-worth, or their feelings of being challenged, right, or having barriers placed in front of them around their learning and their feeling powerful, right? So for me, it was just wanting to bring this to the attention of the school district that there's not space being made for people of color. And I think it has to do in Burbank with a very long history of racism in this city. And you can call it covert. It's probably more overt in the past, where Burbank was a sundown town. From what I understand is folks of color just weren't welcome here after they were done working in people's homes, and they would be asked to leave if it was at night, right? And so but the demographics of the city are changing, and there are many more people of color that are young. So the demographics are going to change. The school's demographics have already changed, I think, versus like the demographics of the whole city. And so for me, it's really about like, how are all students in the district feeling welcome and a part of their school? Like, are they feeling like they're included in? And some of that is about the treatment they get from other kids. Some of that is about treatment they get from teachers. And some of that I think really basically is about